was walking down the street, feeling kind of neat, when the wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. Oh, it was a sight to see, my hair flying in the breeze, 'cause the wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. People started laughing, they couldn't believe their eyes, as my wig flew through the sky. Oh, what a surprise. I tried to catch it, but it slipped right through my hands, 'cause the wind came out your butt and now it's somewhere in the land. Oh, wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. Baby, you drive like shit. Did you see that car that you almost hit? I'd rather take the bus instead. Riding with you, I'm gonna end up dead. Don't ask me if I need a lift. Baby, you drive like shit. She just ran through, always stop. I ain't trying to get stopped by the cops. Baby, why the hell did I let you drive? It's a miracle that you're still alive. Don't ask me if I need a lift. Baby, you drive like shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look out, my girl is driving. Watch out, my girl drives like shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. My girl is driving. Watch out, my girl drives like shit. Whooping ain't over. Heard you think you're tough. Gotta let you know I will fuck you up. I whoop that ass, talking all that shit, spank that ass till you tap like a bitch. No, I ain't playing, I'm here to kick ass. Whoop that ass, it's time to punch face. I'm the one who brings you pain in the ring. I whoop that ass until the bell rings. Already know that I do not play. Throw a punch like I'm cutting down hay. I whoop that ass every single night. Spank that ass till they stop the fight. I'll tell you the story of a man, a radioactive tip in his hand. His hand grew 10 times its normal size to help him get his money on time. He knew if the bitch was telling a lie, which was 100% of the time. Superpowers to make a bitch listen, then get her naked with X-ray vision. Sweep a police station in a single bound, slapping bitches down to the fucking ground. His name was famous across the land. They called him the pimp named Superhand. Oh shit, yeah, it's pimp named Superhand. He had powers no other pimp had. Oh fuck yeah, it's pimp named Superhand. That motherfucker was super bad. Asking for dinner ain't asking for much. You had one job and still fucked it up. Sometimes you gotta learn respect. I use my pimp hand to correct. It's called a bitch slap.
Wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my...
Man, welcome back, y'all, to another episode of J Talk Sports. Yeah, y'all know it's the gaming show night. Gaming show night, we talking about them sports, we doing that thing up, and y'all already know we about to get it in. We gonna get it in, man. There was some very interesting matchups that happened last week, but this week coming up is gonna be even better than what last week was. Not even gonna hold you, not even gonna lie to you, just gonna tell you the truth. That's what we here for. But man, on y'all way in as always, man, I need y'all to do your boy a favor by hitting that like, hitting that subscribe, whether you're watching over on Facebook channel, if y'all watching over on AVJ Network, or you're watching over on J Talk Sports. Man, we watching on J Talk Sports tonight. It's sports night. But look, man, we gonna rock it out tonight. We got to go through a few games that transpired. We got to talk about the picks that we made last week, and once again, we have to make more picks and break down these games that are coming up. But we got to start where we got to start, man. We got to talk about what happened, man. Look, we had some very interesting games, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Look, we really had interesting games. I don't normally say that on the regular, but I do have to say that tonight because I was not disappointed. So let's get to it real quick. Starting off the week, y'all, we had the Ravens matched up against the Bengals, y'all. Highlight game, two teams that are really, really good, regardless of what their record might say. But that game came down to 35-34. Ravens prevailed. We're going to keep it moving. Next, we had the Giants going up against the Panthers. This was not one of those good games. But the Panthers pulled it out, got their third win of the season, pulled that off 20-17. Giants suck. Well, both of these teams suck, to be honest with you. Next, we had the Patriots matched up against the Bears. The Bears fell to the Patriots. Surprise, surprise. That's not supposed to happen. Next, we had the Bills matching up against the Colts. The Bills did their business, did what they were supposed to do, pulled it out 30-20. Next thing we had the Chiefs against the Broncos. This game right here, I know a lot of people might want to talk about it. They might be a little bit upset with how it played out, but the Chiefs pulled that thing out 16-14, remained the only undefeated team in the league, improved to 9-0. Next, we had the Saints versus the Falcons, y'all. Saints versus the Falcons. The Falcons failed. Falcons failed to the Saints, 20-17. Next up, we had the 49ers against the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers peeled it off, y'all. They pulled it. They got it 23-20. And Baker, bro, I got a lot of respect for you now. Like I already know I told y'all I like the dude. I didn't like him when he came out of college, but the way he is now, where he's at with Tampa Bay, I got to give that man props. I respect what Baker's doing down there. But they fell to the 49ers 23-20. Next up, y'all, we had the Steelers matched up with the Commanders. Came down to the last minute in a sense. The Steelers pulled it out. They squeaked out. Y'all squeaked out with a win, 28-27. Next, we had the Vikings going up against the Jaguars. This was a bad game all the way around, but the Vikings got it. Improved to 7-2. Pulled that thing out 12-7. Vikings, got my eyes on y'all. Y'all playing around with the Jags like that. I don't know what that is. I know the NFL's about matchups, but I don't know what y'all doing over there with that. Next up, we had the Chargers against the Titans. The Chargers thing out 20-17. And let's be, I'm not a believer in Justin Hurt. I am not a believer in the Chargers, but the Chargers are sitting at 6-3 on the season. I don't like Harbaugh either. He's cheating ass. But they are sitting at 6-3. So we got to recognize that. We can't act like it's not happening. Next up, we had the Eagles going up against the Cowboys. The Cowgirls got their ass whooped again, but I don't think anybody thought that was not going to happen. No, they fell to the Eagles 34-6. Dak is out for the year, and Eagles improved to 7-2. Yeah, man, it wasn't looking too hot for the home team. I'll put it like that. They really wasn't looking hot for the home team in that one. Next, we had the Jets going up against the Cardinals. Aaron Rodgers, go ahead and get your AARP card ready for you. I'm trying to tell y'all. Hold on, let me sit on this for a second. Aaron Rodgers, and all the New York Jet friends. Anybody that's a New York fan, period. Go on get that man AARP card ready for you. Go on get it up because he ain't that boy. He ain't that bad man. He is not that bad man. And look, I got Miss Alexis in here. Alexis, don't listen to me talk shit right now. I'm just talking shit. But he ain't that bad man. The Jets fell fucking 6-31 to the Cardinals. Y'all season over with. Hang it up. Next, we had the Lions going up against the Texans. And I'm going to just be honest with you right here. The Lions pulled it out 26-23. The Lions better be worrying about some things. I'm just saying that out loud. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I ain't here to talk shit. I'm just telling you how I see it. They better be worried because they should have won this game by a lot more than that. And somebody need to learn how to not throw the ball to the other team. Just throwing that out there, just leaving that alone. But, I said it. And finally, we had the Dolphins going up against the Rams, y'all. Dolphins pulled it out. Tua's back. So all that talk about Tua's not a decent quarterback. He can distribute the ball. And they came in and won that thing 23-15 against the Rams. And they improved 3-6. I don't know if they season over. It probably is, though. I got Miss Alexis from Texas in the building. How you doing today, Miss Lady?
Howdy.
How did your Sunday football go?
Oh, my Sunday football is, usually is awesome. I've told the people here that I've been a Kansas City Chief fan for a long time, so I'm used to them, making my blood pressure go up, and I'm calling Andy Reid and all that stuff, so it's just it's a lot, but I mean, here we are.
Well, check it. Since you was talking about Andy Reid and had my homes and them boys, we're gonna start off. That's gonna be the first game that we review from last week. We're gonna try to cover a couple of them, but we'll start off with that one. The Chiefs played the Broncos. Now, you know how I was feeling about this, and I'm like, man, I can see this as a loss. I can see this as being a loss. And a lot of people looking at me like, oh, you just saying that every week of your team. Matter of fact, hold up. Yeah. Got to make sure I put some reverence on this shit. All right. So, once again, when I was saying that I thought the Broncos could beat them, everybody was like, oh, you think you just saying that because you want to make it seem like the Chiefs playing somebody. The Broncos are not a bad team. I said it last week. I'll say it again this week. They are not a bad team. But they did give the Chiefs a lot of run for their money. And that's usually what, defending champs usually get. They usually get everybody's best punch. And I don't know why people don't understand that shit. But the Chiefs ended up pulling out 16-14. What were your thoughts about this game, Miss Alexis?
Something that my team has done for years, especially with Patrick as QB, because a lot of times they rely on his talent. Even when he's not playing well, they still rely on his natural born talent that he has. And they play down to the level of whoever they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I was really on board with you, like thinking this could be one of those games that we lost. I mean, the last game we lost was to the Raiders on Christmas, and that Raiders team was like, that was not who we should have been losing to. But yeah, so it and then add on what you said, because it not only, are we going to get each team's best, but this is a division game. So no matter what, every team we play is all that's in our division is always going to give us a run and put everything in this game today. Like, they wake up like they were tired last week and it was like, oh, it was just a game. But that Sunday when they woke up to play the Chiefs is more than a game that day. And so that's all my thoughts. And man, John Cena blocking the punt. Oh my goodness, that was so crazy. Like, he's been acting and wrestling, and then he's blocking punts, and it's just like, it's awesome.
You said that shit like Trey. Yo, it was awesome.
It was like John Cena been doing this thing. So
shit ain't even gonna hold you. We got Sir Rob, Mr. Big Back for life. He looked like he about to go rob somebody. I ain't even gonna say nothing about that, but I'm just gonna let you know he blacked out around this thing tonight. Sir, how you doing?
Shit, man, it's tough out here. I got to grab a couple of dollars. So, yeah. Nah, everything good. Y'all good?
Yeah, man. Right now we went through all the games, but right now we're talking about doing the breakdown after we talk about the scores. Right now, Chiefs Broncos. What was your thoughts on that game right there? And be honest, you can talk shit. I ain't gonna hold you because
No, I'm not
my
gonna
hand
talk.
was in my heart. My hand was
No,
in my heart during this game.
no, because I think people there. I mean, look, the Broncos. You could say people. Look, you could. I honestly think they're doing a pretty good job. Um, they got a good defense. It's up there, one of the best defense up there.
It's
You
out to
know,
you, yeah.
so um, so I'm not surprised. I mean, it's just two defensive teams, so I'm not really. I want to say I'm not surprised how the score went, but um, see, he's talking about 16 points, 14. I mean, it was a defensive game, I mean, and I mean, it's sometimes look when it comes to football, when you when one thing is not working, the other thing is going to pick up. So sometimes it's going to be the offense, sometimes it's going to be the defense, which it was. But I feel like, hey, people underrate. People don't realize how important the special teams are. Special teams stepped up, crucial block. Now, I do question some of the because I had to look back in that tape. I try to look at technique, like how the hell did he was able to block that shot. Um, I'm gonna tell you right now, the offensive line, the guys that are supposed to be blocking, I don't know. They got to work on some technique because the way I saw them blocking, the way they was blocking, it was. I mean, I'm not surprised they got through and blocked that kick, um, but yeah, I think the Chiefs. I mean, this is like they are who they are. I mean, I see them. There's only 2 games on their schedule. I see okay, they could lose maybe, but yeah, man, and they about to get healthy. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah coming back, the cute pieces on the defense coming back. So I mean, that's all I gotta say. But the Broncos, I really like what the Broncos is doing moving forward. And they definitely they still got a chance to really make the playoffs. So yeah, that's it.
Nah, they do. Look, I agree. They do have a chance. Shout out to Lego Maego. He said, playing down to our competition. I don't know about that. I guess that was towards you, Alexis. And then he said, I think we got lucky. It's a little bit of luck in everything. And then he also said, read out them hashtags. He said, let's fucking go. Chiefs Kingdom. Have no fear. The wall. My. I ain't gonna hold you. I like when it came to that game, I wouldn't say luck. Because luck is like
Luck is the game. Our
yeah,
game.
like because I was listening to Nick Wright talk about it, and he said I wouldn't call it lucky in the sense that they actually went out there and made a play, and that was the one thing that got me. What you got, Alexis? I know you got something. Go ahead, get on that. You on mute? Hit unmute.
My bad. I was going to add on more to that to say that also to give credit to the fact how they always continue to move forward. Like you just mentioned, like we got some key pieces coming back, but until then, we have these other pieces that been holding it down and getting us to where we're here now. However, they practice a lot of this stuff. Like Andy Reid be having the boys working. Like they practice this type of stuff, these situations. And so it's not, I don't feel like it's luck either when you're preparing yourself for these type of moments.
I mean, who give it like my thing is when I hear certain teams you watch you like, hey, that's lucky. This must be a lucky game for them. But I'm gonna keep telling y'all this, bro. I don't judge these niggas to the playoffs. Them niggas is getting ready for the fucking postseason. All right, so it's hard to. I don't even know what's luck for these niggas at these points. You know what I'm saying? So, this we went back-to-back championship. It is what it is. They gonna just good teams gonna find a way to win. Bottom line, I don't care. Like, I don't
This
care
is
how
taking.
bad they are. They might look, whatever. Look, they are a good enough team just to get the fucking win. And just the bottom line. So all this critique and shit, or was this lucky? What's wrong with them? This person's following. I don't care about that shit in the regular season with this team. You know what I'm saying? It's all about in the fucking playoffs. All right.
Yep, that's what it's gonna come down to. And the reason I said it wasn't luck because they made a play. They made a play at the end of the game, and they needed that play because that was a chip shot. The game would have been over with. It would have been over with. They had marched all the way down that field. Time was running out, expiring, and they made a play. They overloaded that side, that line. I will this one circulating all over YouTube and Wally. Home talking to the referee, telling him to help him out.
Up. Is it me?
Nah, you good. It's probably me on my side. It's probably me on my side.
Okay.
You still good over there?
Yeah, it was just kind of.
Yeah. My internet acting funny. I don't know why it's doing all that. But Pat was not talking to the referee when he asked. He was like, "Man, let me know when he gets close." A lot of people were running to the internet saying Pat's over here trying to get the refs to cheat for him and all this stuff. We need to stop that. We can all admit that the refs have been making bad calls all year long. And it's not just for the Chiefs. They've been making bad calls in every game, pretty much every game. That's why you have the Commanders winning that one game on a Hail Mary. You have the Bengals losing a game to the Chiefs. You got so many different games where bad calls have been made. It's a problem this year, but that's the beauty of human error. But he was talking to his linemen. They've already come back and cleared that up. But we got Wally in the building. Sir Wally, what's up?
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
It's another terrible week. I'm just gonna tell you ahead of time, Wally. It's a terrible week. But what was your thoughts about that Chiefs Broncos game? Real quick. Move on to the next one.
Let's see. You said Chief Broncos?
Yeah.
Hey, what game is this? Oh, okay. Chiefs Broncos. Okay. I'm up here blazing right past.
Let me put it on screen for you. There you go. Boom.
Oh no. I was looking at a different screen, but it was a tough matchup. I mean, I can't say nothing else.
That's pretty much it.
That's it. What more is there to say?
I ain't gonna hold you on it, man. We need to keep moving anyways. Next game up that I did want to talk about. This was the marquee matchup this week. Ravens versus Bengals. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna keep saying this for everybody that's non-believers. The Bengals are not a bad team. Once again, I will repeat. The Bengals are not a bad team. They can score with the best of them. Their defense sucks, but their offense is so good that they are in every game with everybody. What were your thoughts on this one, Wally? Because this was the game that I paid attention to the most.
Honestly, it's the same. It's just pretty much the same as last time. It's like, here comes the Bengals. They're taking the lead. They're heading up. But then it's like, whoop, here it is. They let the Ravens just come back and swoop that thing from them. So, same old.
All right. So big back for life.
Well, you got two mediocre defenses playing. So, I wasn't surprised this was a pretty high scoring game. Look, I kind of question, was that a 2-point conversion they try to go for?
Talking about the Bengals?
The Bengals, towards the end.
Trying to think today. Yeah, they did. Yeah. And that's one of those ones where we can talk about, well, at least I know a lot of people that are Bengal fans. The refs missing calls, but yeah, they did try to go for 2.
They did.
Look, hey, I'm on with, having some balls, some big balls every now and then.
So then that means this game would have been an overtime game again. Shit. Same old.
The Bengals actually would have won. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
as if they did that, but if they went for the field goal, which is the safe play, it would have been overtime.
True.
But look, man, I think when you're on the road, some coaches' mindset is like, look, try to go win in the overtime, and then then you still got the coin toss. You know what I'm saying? So defense ain't been, and honestly, this could be a real trust factor. Hey, I don't think I trust my defense moving forward, especially in overtime. You know what I'm saying? So I ready to get the 2 points. Now, some people thought it should have went with Chase. I don't think Chase was that wide open that he think he was. Plus, he got bumped too. So maybe if Joe Burrow would have threw it to him, maybe they would have drawn a flag or something. But I mean, yeah, I'm not. I mean, look, I'm okay every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Act like have some big balls and go for 2. You know what I'm saying? The crucial time of the game. So, but this is definitely a game the Bengals should really won, though. They have control of the game for the most part. But, I mean, this is...
But did look at that fourth quarter, though. It looked like they had control at that point.
Yeah, I said for the most part. Watching
Most part, yeah, they did have control.
I thought, they had pretty much the control of the game. But yeah, I mean, the Bengals defense is terrible. I think the Baltimore Ravens defense is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, all the great things Lamar is doing, him and Derrick Henry is doing, they looking first round at best. I'm gonna keep it as of right now.
All right, now bold prediction,
maybe second round, depending because they not gonna be a first round bye. I don't look at them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they could win a wild card if they at home. Okay, but I don't see them going too far. But only because they defense. And even at times on offense, I'd be like, because let's keep it real, man. If Lamar ain't really doing his thing and Derrick ain't doing his thing, I mean, they offense kind of mediocre as well too. Just Lamar and Derrick just make the offense look extraordinary. So.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you on. Alexis, any thoughts on this Ravens Bengals matchup?
If they both could have lost, that would have been fine. However,
what the world?
They could have won the tie.
They could have been a tie. That would have been considered a double loss.
But I'm saying, it didn't happen. So, but Lamar is a good quarterback. Joe Burrow is a good quarterback. And as long as they keep doing what they're doing, which is not winning championships, I have no problem with them.
All right, look, I ain't gonna hold her. I was like, no, I hope she gonna say something else, but she was done. She was done, y'all.
That's it.
What more can I say? I ain't gonna hold you, man. Look, I'm really rooting for the Bengals to get into the playoffs because that's one of those teams that I can feel like mess up anybody's season just because of the offensive power that they have with Joe at quarterback, and Jamar Chase just ran rampant on the Ravens defense. Like, we just be real. The dude, I think he had like 50-something fantasy points. Like the 3 highest performers last week was Jamar Chase number 1, Joe Burrow number 2, and Lamar Jackson number 3. It was a very explosive offensive game, and it came down to the wire. And it was look. That should have been the primetime game, to be honest with you. But we got another game that I thought was very interesting, and I'm not even going to hold you. We had some people squeaking out with wins, but before I go to that, Lego My Ego said, in my opinion, I think Andy and company need to slow their roll with Worthy and let him develop. Just my opinion. All right, now. Say slow the roll with Worthy. Let's get him some work. I ain't going to hold you on that. Next game up that I thought was actually some shit. Steelers versus Commanders. Wally, give me your thought on this game right here.
My thought on this game. Well, my thoughts were pretty much correct. I was worrying like a motherfucker for this one because I almost lost this damn game. I for sure almost lost this damn game. But surprisingly enough, that wasn't the case. But Let me see.
Yeah, y'all suck. Just so y'all know, because y'all know I was the only person that picked the Commanders.
Well, hey, it was a close lead. This
They
was
cheating.
really close. But nonetheless, honestly, I can't say nothing. I mean, they pretty much played almost the same thing. It's like they pretty much 50% completion between both of them. The only difference is Jalen had more yards, but the only difference is Russell put up the touchdowns and he put up a pick. It's like pick and choose how you want to swing it and swerve it.
Mm-hmm.
They just both look. This was a close match more than anything else.
It looked like a playoff matchup. Looked like a playoff game, even though, one's in the NFC and another one's in the AFC. It was an interesting game. I'm not gonna ask Alexis about them because I know she don't get no fuck. I'm gonna go to Big Bag for life. Sir, what were your thoughts about the Steelers and the Commanders matchup?
Hey man, I just hope Future don't drop no more songs or mixtapes no time soon because hey man, look, I'm liking what I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Steelers. I ain't gonna lie, especially from Russ. You know what I'm saying? Like Raleigh said, I mean, it was I won't say he had his best game, but he came in a clutch moment. You know, that's all you ask for for the most part, that's what you really ask for your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Don't make mistakes and hey, come in the clutch moments if you can. But yeah, look, the offense it's looking like they matching their defense. You know, I mean, you could say, okay, they gave up 27 points, but 27 points nowadays ain't that bad. All right. And then plus the Commanders, they showing they not a slouch. So look, and they in the same division too, are they?
No.
No.
Yeah, AFC, NFC.
Different conference. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean you definitely ain't gonna see this in the Super Bowl, but yeah, Steelers and Commanders, we'll see. You know, it's still early in the season. This month, I'll always say November for all NFL teams, especially the contenders or people who's in the hunt, who's in the mix. This is a crucial month, so we'll see what both of these teams look like in November, and that's going to dictate, who they really are going to the playoffs.
All right, now I ain't gonna hold you on that. Look, I will say this, and we're gonna move on to the next one. That was a first down. I got robbed. I don't give a fuck what them people in New York said. That was the first fucking down. The first fucking down. It was the first fucking down. If it was at the goal line, that would have been a touchdown. Let it go. But I understand forward progress and regressing and back and forth. But that was the first fucking down. That was the first down by Ertz at the end of the game. But it is what it is. I guess karma's a real thing because they had that game with the Hail Mary that got them a win earlier in the season. And now they got a call that they go favor this game, which got them where they are. But last game we're gonna talk about this week. We're going to the Lions. We got the Lions matched up with the Texans. That was the game. We had some decent games, man. Lions, Texans, Ravens, Bengals, Commanders, Steelers. We had some interesting games, but we got to talk about this one right here. And I'm going to leave this to the residential Lions fan. Rob, you got the flow. What were your thoughts on this game?
Look, when I saw this game, I was super hyped because we should have lost this damn game. We should have lost this game. Boy, the Texans, they looking, oh my God. They in trouble. I'm confident in saying that now.
Are you calling suspect? Are you calling a little bit of suspect?
Fraud, all type of
All right.
Yes. Because they should have lost this game. Whenever, I ain't never seen a quarterback threw 5 interceptions. Now the first three interceptions, look, all right, first 2 was tip passes. Then that last interception is like before the half. All right, whatever. Last 2, okay, questionable. But Lord have mercy. I was just telling about the Chiefs. Sometimes when it comes to good teams, it just don't matter. There's another situation. A good team just find a way to win. You know what I'm saying? Now Texas did mistakes after mistakes. CJ, I question a lot of them throws, especially them 2 interceptions. I like, especially the last his last interception where Dell was wide open. All he had to do was just throw it straight at him. He threw it over and tried to throw over his head. You gave Carlton Davis time to get to the spot. So his sophomore slump is, you definitely could see it. You definitely could see it, man. I mean, the defense, Texan defense, they did the best they can. They just couldn't get off the field. You know, so once that second half started. But you know, with the Lions, look, they're gonna live and die with the run. Even though Jared Goff have not a good game, you know, he was good enough to put us in good situations where, to get a field goal. He threw a couple touchdowns, so I'm not worried about Jared Goff, bro. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not worried about Jared Goff for multiple reasons, because he proved to me that, what he could really do when he's really on point, bro. And he's been doing more good than he been doing bad, bro. And plus, bro, and maybe I'm biased, once you come to the city of Detroit and win a division game and win a couple playoffs game, almost a game, get us to the Super Bowl, look, I ain't gonna say shit too much. You know what I'm saying? I still critique your game, shit like that, but look, I ain't got no worries. All right. You know what I'm saying? Until you fucking fail me, then it is what it is. But man, then Jake Bates, he was God sent, bro. You understand, this dude over the summer is playing the CFL. You know what I'm saying? Playing for the Michigan Panthers. Our GM was like, hey, you might as well stay your ass here. You know what I'm saying? You kicking 64 yarders like it ain't nothing. So shout out to him. Shout out to my Lions, bro. It's gonna look. Then when we get to Zadarius Smith, oh man. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It's looking like the Chiefs and Lions, bro. I'm just
lying. Okay, now look, what you saying? What you were saying? Like, I do have a question, because remember last week, I made a statement about the Lions.
He's not the weakest link on our team. No,
you don't think so? Still. All right, well, yeah. I'm gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it ride, even though I still think he is. But I want to get Wally thoughts. Wally, what's your thoughts on that game? Man, that's a Joker laugh right there.
Oh boy. Well, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw the first half of this was the most shocking shit I have ever seen throughout the times of this whole football season. This is the shockingest shit I've seen. That's why I made that comment. What the fuck is going on? Because this couldn't be true. It must be lies. Something must be fucking around.
You talking about the first half?
Literally, look at the first half. Look at the first half.
You're talking about the end of the game.
Yeah. I couldn't believe my damn self.
So I was like, what the hell's going on? This whole week is like fumbling left and right. I'm like, okay, whatever. But after this, just seeing the scoreboard, I'm like, okay. Look, I chopped this up to the Lions defense because, as you can see, the Houston Texans couldn't score after squad diddly in the second half. So
Lions defense,
kudos to you.
Shout out to the defensive
but
making some adjustments.
Now I ain't gonna lie though, because I am willing to say this is something that this was like literally impossible for me to look at, because I know a lot of people want to get flack about Patrick Mahomes throwing interceptions, but in one game, let's be honest, Houston's defense have never been known to do this much, let alone to a quarterback. And to see Goff throw 5, I'm like, okay, I don't like. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I got to re-look back, but I'm pretty sure maybe like some of those interceptions, like players, like player to player, and it's like, okay, the ball tipped or something, and it's like, oop, he didn't throw it directly.
The first 3, Wally, I didn't care about, because the first 2 was tips, and then the last one, it was like before the half, like they just threw a Hail Mary. But now the last 2, okay, it was questionable. I was like, okay,
well,
what the hell you see? But
well, yeah, because
still like like you said, it's crazy. Like
Cause I ain't
Texas
gonna lie.
should be ashamed of themselves. Like,
Well, yeah, but the thing that just made me look at this, because then the first thing in my head was like, well, I guess JBJ called it, because the moment I thought this shit, the moment that hit my head was, is this the reason that they traded Goff? Is this the reason why the Rams traded Goff? Because I'm still sad about that shit. How the hell do you trade a young quarterback for an older quarterback and then help the other team out? That shit makes no sense to me. But then again, hey, pick and choose. They got their chip, right? Which again, that was still very questionable stuff. But yeah, but this one was very unpeculiar week. But even then, somehow Houston, with even 5 picks, you choose to fumble the bag. I don't know how the fuck, but yeah. Yeah. I'm leaving.
Hey, look. I think we all agree.
Game was
Look, and look, I know you had some on this one, Alexis, but I will say this real quick before I let you go. I think we all can agree. Houston, suspect alert. Suspect alert.
I've been
saying it.
It's not about suspect though.
You were supposed to say Houston, we got a problem.
Yeah, Houston, we got a problem.
Houston, y'all niggas got a problem.
But let's be honest.
I ain't no Houston fan.
I don't think so. This is really, like, is it really a problem? Think about it. We played 17 games now. Their record last year was what? 9-8? And
9-8.
We had a horrible record. So of course that it looks like that. Look, we gave credit because we saw what he can do. He's a new quarterback. He came up in here, he looked nice. And first year in, he came into the playoffs and then he got eliminated. But let's be honest.
Wally.
Go ahead.
Wally. The main reason I'm saying this, and you know, we ain't seen Christian in months.
Oh, yeah. Look, Christian's going to have to chop it up to the fact that he's in a division that's weak.
I'm just saying, the main reason I'm calling it out is like, look, expectations that were put upon their head, the talking that was put upon this team. And you know, people wanted to first saying, look, hold on, slow that roll. Because I am a firm believer in 2 years. Show me 2 years in a row, and then I'll believe in you. I need to see it twice. Like the Lions, I believe in them. Because I saw a season where they went on that last at the end of the season, and they won out and didn't playoffs. Come in last year and do their thing. I believe in that team, and they're showing you right now. Houston had one season of pretty much surprising folks in the playoffs. That's pretty much what all the hype is. And people just came in, they buying Texan jerseys, you know, they swear they've been there for years and stuff. And I'm like, slow your roll. And now that they starting to look a little bit like this, because if you really look at their schedule and look who they beat, they ain't really beat nobody. The people done disappeared. They didn't turn into Casper the Friendly fucking Ghost. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got on. But I know Alexis wanted to say something.
I was going to say that, my bad, because I'm doing 50 things at once. But also to piggyback off of what Rob said, I feel like it could be the Lions and the Chiefs for a Super Bowl, which I think will be a good Super Bowl. I think, you know, if it wasn't for, you know, D Ford being offsides, it could have been that Super Bowl that we wanted that first year that they played and they had that high game. Because what is it? The Rams, they're NFC team as well, right? They're in NFC, right?
Yeah, NFC.
Yeah. Because that's when we played that first year, and Patrick played Tom Brady in the championship, and it would have been us and the Rams. But you know, I guess lucky golf it wasn't. But I think this would be great. Like, you know, they had a similar type resume. And me, I would love for the Chiefs to win, and personally because Patrick Mahomes is 2-0 against golf. So this A lot of that.
Well, no. I think it's the other way around. I think it's Goff is 2-0 against him.
I think he's talking about playoffs.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Whichever, the way it came across is not what I meant it, but yeah. So I'm happy. I would be happy to see Patrick winning the Super Bowl because all those other games have been regular season games, and he was on 2 different teams. Let me not go into my, but yeah. And if for whatever reason, they do meet, the both of them can, and if Jared Goff wins, if they both will be able to say that they only lost the Super Bowl once, and it's only been to Tom Brady, and which I don't think looks bad on the resume. As far as you having Super Bowls and losing to Tom Brady versus you having a Super Bowl and losing to people like Matthew Stafford. But so
That's interesting. I ain't gonna hold you on that one. This is just a shit talking section right here that I'm about to go to. So y'all don't feel no type of way when I'm about to do this. If y'all want to join in, I would gladly accept y'all to come on and jump in on this shit talking session. But that's what I'm about to do. Final game we're gonna talk about. Jets versus motherfucking Cardinals. Aaron Rodgers fucking retired, nigga. Hang that shit
up for the Cardinals. Fuck.
Yeah, hang that shit up, nigga. Anybody else want to get in on this, man? Get in on it. He need to hang it up.
I don't know why I voted for this nigga. I don't know why.
Yeah, me and you, Wally, I'm over here listening to your ass. Didn't vote for
Nigga, you voted before me. What the hell you talking about?
Nah, I'm blaming it on you.
You ain't gonna blame shit on me. This
motherfucking Aaron Rodgers suck. Like, I'm just gonna say, I don't like people talk so much shit, disparage their teammates, their coach, their organization, and then turn around when all hopes and prayers are on their head, get coaches fired, and they play like fucking dog shit. Aaron Rodgers, you need to fucking retire. If I'm the Jets and Aaron say he want to come back, bitch, we gonna pay you. We gonna buy you out. You ain't coming back to our team.
You better buy him out. Y'all got the money.
Yeah, they New York. Waste that money. Y'all been wasting it already. You wasted it thinking that you was gonna get a 40-year-old to come in and save your team. Like, damn,
I know. They looked at the Los Angeles Rams like, well, shit, if Matt Stafford can go over there and win a chip, hey, we can get Aaron Rodgers. We can do one too. Yeah, no, that ain't the same. It ain't the same.
Everything is not made same. Rob, I want to see if Rob had any thoughts on this. Rob, any thoughts on this? And I had to call up Miss Grace and tell her that her Jets, I didn't know she was a Jets fan. I had to tell her that her Jets suck. But Rob, what's your thoughts?
Well, I believe I picked the Cardinals, right?
Yes, you did.
Me and Wally are the only ones that picked the Jets.
Yeah. Hey, man.
I think, but Kenny picked the Cardinals, right?
You and Uncanny and Rob picked the Cardinals. Everybody else picked the
That was the game that fucked me. Lord have mercy.
Me too. No homo. But keep going, Rob.
Hey, man. Look, I was done with them after well, not the game before this, but whatever game they played. I was like, okay, I'm done. You know, Devontae Adams, you would have been better off just staying with the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a better, at least y'all got a better future. Well, I don't know. I can't say that. But you've been better off staying with the goddamn Raiders. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, when it comes to him retire, honestly, I'm going to keep it real. I want to see him keep playing so I can keep seeing him doing bad. That's how fucked up I am in the head.
But you on hate watch. I ain't even gonna be mad at it. Because I used to like Aaron. I used to like him. Before I saw Pat Mahomes, I said he the best thrower I've ever seen throw the football. But the problem is when he get in front of that goddamn microphone. Mm-hmm. When he get in front of that microphone, I lose everybody. I'm like, dude, I don't care. Because what's coming out of it seems like a shitty ass human being. You don't give a fuck about nobody else but yourself. And you go back to Peru and get high on whatever you was getting high on. Because this shit ain't working no more. Football, you need to put that in the back burner and in the rearview mirror. Fuck them. And all them New York fans that always jump on every goddamn team they get. I'm trying to tell you, they like the Knicks. They get one player. Oh, wait, what? They're like, no, you're not. You suck. You suck. I'm sorry to say it. You suck. And all you people that want to hate, y'all selves, because y'all run y'all mouths too much. And y'all ain't did nothing since I don't know. Matter of fact, if you football, you lie. Because he beat Tom. Right. Anybody else? I'm sorry, I'm done talking shit. Anybody else got anything else before we move on? Because I got to talk about how our picks.
Yeah, here's a talking shit moment.
Hey,
Hey, Derek, how you lose your job, nigga?
hey, man, I know that coach having a blast.
Oh yeah, you know he got rehired. He a defensive coach for somebody else right now. So I bet money he's sitting there looking.
He with the Packers coaching staff. He like he's not like
He's like not the defensive coordinator, but yeah.
No, he's like the partial coach. He's not a full-time coach, but he's part of the organization, the Packers.
Shit, look, I just love it. Wally, what was you saying? Because I know you was going in on it.
I was saying, how the hell did that lose his job? That's what I was. Oh no, that shit was crazy. I saw that shit like it's funny how you talked about it because like it ended up happening, but we saw what the hell that was gonna be. We saw what that was. A shit show.
Certified shit. So, but look, man, we had some interesting last week, and we had some interesting picks. So I gotta go. Alexis, you didn't give a fuck about it. Either way, coming in tied for last place with 8 correct picks. We start off with the troll that is not here, Sir Uncanny, and also myself. 8 picks. And then after that, coming in tied for first place with 10 correct picks, Wally and Rob.
Damn, 2 in a row.
So if I do go to my my little list right here, we're gonna add Rob on here, and that means he is tied with me with 3, and Wally has taken a commanding lead with 6. And we ain't got that much longer to go in the season, so Wally, you need to slow down.
I ain't slowing shit down. See, here's another thing I want to talk shit about real quick.
Oh yeah, talk your shit. Talk your shit. You got the flow.
How the hell do you have a team that is so stacked with weapons and you lose to the Patriots? Bitch, I know what I know and I said what I said. Fuck the Bears. Fuck them niggas. Damn. Fuck me in the ass too. Can't believe I lost that shit.
Who messed me up?
The Rams. If you got the Rams, you would have beat me.
Oh yeah. Who the Rams play?
The Dolphins.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was flu as hell.
Other than that, I forgot what other games you had, but more likely so we probably agreed on some of them. But there's y'all fucked me over. Y'all fucked me over.
¿Aló?
¿Qué pasó, señor?
¿Qué pasó? ¿Todo bien? Es Chacho, Uncanny. Did I lose?
You were tied
Fuck
with
your
8 with JBJ.
Fuck.
Yeah, tied for last place, Uncanny.
Damn.
You ain't made the board. You ain't made the board yet, Uncanny.
Damn. What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
Huh?
I said, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Shit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I wish that the Chiefs didn't block that field goal, and I wish that the Texans blocked that field goal. I needed one touchdown to win this sweet money, man. I bet it on the Fab, the Lions. I can't say the Fab, whatever, but I call it the Fab ticket.
Nah, man.
I needed Jahmyr Gibbs to get a touchdown, and every time he was running, I was like, please just run it in. Just run it in.
My parlay ain't do good either. Yeah.
But shout outs to the Chiefs, you know, they They blocked the field goal. That was pretty cool. Haven't seen that since the Patriots, you know.
Don't never compare us to
It's the
sorry.
Patriots.
Yes.
The Patriots used to block field goals. I used to see
Same
that.
thing as the Steelers. What are you talking about?
The Steelers blocked the
Oh,
field goal.
shit.
I've never seen.
Troy Polamalu. You don't remember that one?
Yeah, that's my dog. I used to pretend to be him, like the big version. I used to be like
Oh
Big
my
Polamalu.
god.
I had the hair, bro. I had his hair. What's up, Alexis? Oh, the
You
silent
unmuted
treatment.
it. You unmuted to throw up 2 fingers.
I was trying to see if anybody was gonna catch it. You feel me?
The
Like,
silent treatment. Okay.
Right here, check this. Look, we got everybody up in here. Uncanny, once again, you were tied with me for last place with 8. Rob and Wally won the week. Wally has 6 correct weeks. Well, won 6 weeks so far. Got a commanding lead. In second place as of right now, it is me and Rob with 3. And following us up is Ro with 2 and CJ, who ain't around in a while. CJ might get 1 win and just walk out for the whole year. And CJ's CJ, yeah, man, he don't show up for these 2-day shows. He like to do it on his shit. I ain't gonna hold him. But we do got to make picks. And Alexis, you are making picks this week. I hope you know that, ma'am.
Can I say something before we make picks?
Go ahead.
I just want to say this is the
it
week.
doesn't matter. No, let me see.
This is the week. This is the week.
Uncanny every week. You
Oh
say
yeah.
that.
Hey. Now, first, this is probably the first time I'll be like, okay, yeah, this can possibly. Remember I told you it's only 2 teams I see them losing. This is one of the teams.
The Steelers and the Bills. That's it.
Yeah, that's
I don't
it.
see nobody else.
And
Y'all
I ain't
might
really
get this
caring.
little undefeated streak. Oh my God, that's gonna be great.
I'm just gonna tell you this, Uncanny. Every week you on the same shit. Every week.
But it's been fun.
For who? For
me.
who?
For me.
You like being wrong every week?
Yes, it's fun.
Damn it. Well, if he said it's fun for him, I can't even hold him on that. But he gonna take it. It's gonna be interesting. We gotta make some picks, y'all. We gotta make some picks. Huh?
You can't lie, man. The way the Chiefs are winning, they're like, well, some of the games, like, well, most of their games, they've been like skating by, luck on their side type shit. It's been fun, man.
Hey, look, it's been very heart wrenching and heart throbbing. I will say that. But the improvements, and then on top of that, like I said earlier today, we got people coming back, so
Yeah,
that'll help out a
Pacheco's
lot.
coming back, Juju's coming back, and who else? Somebody else.
Man, nobody care about no damn Juju, man.
Last time you said that Juju had a hell of a game.
No, Rob.
Have a hell of a game.
Rob.
He have a hell of a consistent games. Can you have that?
Rob, let's not do that. we learned from the last time.
Look, Uncanny don't want him to. Uncanny don't want
We
him to
learned from the
jinx
last
it
time.
again.
Let's not do that.
No, do it. Please.
No. Alexis gonna
He's
start
trash.
talking.
Oh,
Please.
trash.
Let's not do that. Let's not give him a good game. I hate
Hey, what I
Trash
tell you,
is Rice.
Patrick, Statue of Liberty, Mahomes.
Yes, you take the garbage. We know.
Hey, honestly, I think they regret getting fucking Juju. Now they got D-Hop. Fuck Juju.
He ain't on no big contract.
We ain't paying much.
Man, look,
And the Patriots is
I
eating
bet
a
by
lot
the
of
end
that.
of the season,
A lot of it.
who you think they're gonna bring back? Hop or Juju?
Well, we already know the answer to that. That's
All
not
right.
even a conversation.
But,
That's not even a conversation. Yeah, but look, it is what it is. But he'll take it.
Well, no, I'm not picking.
Damn.
Damn it, Alexis.
Like you trying to because you be trying to make me bring the ball outside that I don't want to bring outside. I don't want to play with y'all with my nice ball. And you be
Eat
trying to
the cake,
make me
Hattie
play
Mae.
with my nice ball. And I
Eat
don't
the
want
cake, Hattie Mae.
That's what she said.
exactly. I'm just saying, like, let me have my fun. You know, it's Chiefs all down the board. Chiefs all down the board. But this is always fun coming in, you know what I'm saying, talking, football with y'all. And go Chiefs.
Yeah, go Chiefs, man. Except for this week, but go Chiefs.
Who is that? Who's
That's
that?
uncanny. That's uncanny, man. You
I
know
know
it's
who it
uncanny.
is. I know who it is. But
I
anyway,
tell you,
yeah. So
he
put me down for Chiefs all down the board.
Chiefs
That's
all the way
That'll
down
play
the
every
board.
game.
all the way down.
All right.
All the way down. That way, the haters can be satisfied with imaginary L.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna write Chiefs on here for
Imaginary
Alexis.
L.
I'm just gonna write
But
Chiefs on the
who we
board.
play next week? Who we play?
We got the
Y'all play the
Bills.
Bills.
Oh, I
Bills
should.
Mafia in the
I should have
building
said.
right now.
I should
You
have
got
said
White Charming.
and said it doesn't matter because it don't.
Well,
It
he'll
does
stick
matter this
around
week.
because we are gonna talk about that matchup. That's gonna be one of them unless you're ready to go. But we gonna make these picks real quick.
Nobody.
We gotta talk about the matchup. That's one of the big matchups this week. There's a lot of good
Who
matchups.
said it's a big? Who is saying this?
Me.
Me. It is a big matchup. Josh Allen always plays us the best out of every other team that we go up against. The
Here's
only
the-
one that's questionable
He has
is
no
the
choice.
Bengals and
Hey,
the Bengals and the Ravens.
here's a crazy stat for you. Y'all undefeated on the road, and the Bills are undefeated at home. Something's got to give.
That don't mean nothing, I get it. But either way, though, we're gonna start this off real quick.
They did at home when they lost at home last year.
Well, he talking about this season.
This season, man.
All right, well, here we go. First game starting off the week, we have the Commanders against the Eagles. I'm gonna do this in reverse order. I'm gonna start with I dropped y'all down differently, but I'm still just gonna do it the way my paper says it. In reverse order. Wally, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the NFC rivalry. Oh, I'm going with the Commanders.
All right, Commanders on the board. All right, Uncanny, who you got?
I got the Eagles.
Eagles on the board. All right, Rob, who you got?
I got excuse me. I got the Eagles.
The Eagles. All right, and I'm gonna take the Commanders. All right. Next game up, we have the Packers versus the Bears. I'm gonna take the Packers. Rob, who you got?
I got the Packers.
All right. Kenny, who you got?
I'm gonna
Go on, pick
No.
against your Bears.
No, I'm gonna rock with the Bears, man, because it's been a weird ass season. I don't know. They looked like trash last week and then look good this week. I don't know. It's just been like that. I know
Right
we
now.
lost a lot on. I know we lost a lot of picks this week, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. All right, Wally. Packers or Bears? Who you got? Packers? He said that shit quit.
Yeah, the
hell
Packers
nah.
a better team. I ain't gonna lie, the Packers.
When you lose to the Patriots, I don't want to hear nothing.
No, trust me, bro. I'm already seeing it. Like I called it. I was like, damn, they lost to the Patriots. That's crazy.
That was pretty bad. Next game up, y'all. We have the Jags versus the Lions. Starting with you, Wally. Who you got?
No one don't believe in that damn scammer. Go in the Lions.
All
I'm
right,
not going to the Lions too. All right.
Rob.
I forgot. Hey, the Jags, they also played what's the name on that day too. And he's still a scammer. He was-
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna
All right.
be. Look. This could be ugly, or it could be a good game. But I think it's gonna get ugly.
It's gonna get ugly because I don't think he gonna throw 5 interceptions again. That shit is
Nah,
not
fuck
gonna
no. Not against these niggas. 5 touchdowns, maybe. But yeah, man, this might look like what we did to the Titans. But you know
From
what?
your mouth to God's ears, yo. I'm betting big on this one. I gotta. Yo, Laporta come back.
Porter been back.
Okay.
Hey, who was that last game?
They got Matt Jones playing. Oh yeah, that's
Shit, Matt. Yeah, we might
that's who
put up.
played last week. Matt
Oh, yeah.
Jones.
We
Literally.
might play fucking put up 40 on this nigga. Fuck.
Well, Mac didn't look bad last week,
Man.
considering that he played for the Jags now. But I'm also taking the Lions. Take the Lions clean sweep on that one. Next game up, we have the Vikings versus the Titans. I'm taking the Vikings. Rob, who you got?
I got the Vikings.
All right, Uncanny, who you got?
The Vikings.
All right, and Wally, who you got?
The obvious.
All right, and I will say this: Vikings, y'all starting to look suspect after last week. Next game up, we have the Dolphins versus the Raiders. Wally, who you got?
You know,
Dolphins.
All right, Uncanny, who you got?
I got Dolphins.
And Rob, who you got?
I got Dolphins.
I'm gonna do another clean sweep on that one. I have Miami also.
Hey, you know the Dolphins are in the race for the wild card, right? All they got to do is win out.
No,
They're not gonna win. They're not going long stretch.
Yeah.
No, two is back, man. Two is back. So I believe anything's possible.
Are they gonna win long stretch? Let's see. Because they got 17 games. Let's see. Raiders, they gotta win that.
Got 7 more games.
Should get Patriots. I think they'll lose. No, they ain't gonna get that. They gotta get that.
If they can get to 10-7, or
they might not get that. They might get that.
Hey,
something like that.
That's me on the Dolphins. You think that's the last time we see Odell in an NFL jersey?
Yup.
Pretty much.
Yep.
I mean, has he even played?
He's been a non-existent. Like,
nah, he's just a third string.
you can't even look up his damn stats.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you can. I'm just talking shit. But yeah, but ain't been doing shit, bro.
Yeah, his time done came and gone.
Yeah.
Done came and gone. I ain't gonna hold it. Let's see.
They might
Next
not
game up. Yeah, they probably not. Next game up, we got the Rams, Patriots.
Time came and gone.
Talking about OBJ.
Oh yeah.
And see, next game up, we have the Rams versus the Patriots. I'm gonna take the Rams. Rob, who you got?
I got the Rams.
All right, Uncanny, who you got?
I got the Reds. I'm fucking with them. Still going.
All right.
Don't care. They lost to the Dolphins.
And Wally, who you got?
Rams.
All right, another clean sweep. Next game up, we have the Browns versus Saints. Start with you, Wally. Who you got?
Oh shit.
Oh, you said who I got?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Saints.
All right, Uncanny, who you got?
I'm gonna rock with the Browns. I think the revenge game. Browns.
All right, and Rob, who you got?
I got the Saints.
All right, and I also have the Saints.
There ain't no
Next.
revenge in this.
Next game up, we got the Colts versus the Jets.
Oh,
Fuck, it's on me, man. I don't want to pick the motherfucker, man. I'm gonna pick him
He's
just
no
because.
quarterback. Joe Flacco is better than anything else.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna pick him just to pick him. I got the Jets. Rob, who you got?
I ain't fucking with them niggas. Got the Colts.
All right. Kenny, who you got?
I'm rocking with the Colts.
All right. Wally, who you got?
You pretty much gonna fuck yourself because I'm going with the Colts.
All right. I'm on an island by myself, y'all. I'm on an island by myself. Aaron, I'm just going ahead and preemptively tell you, fuck you. All right. Next game up. Just straight up. Yeah, I can see the future. Next game up. Interesting game right here. We had the Ravens versus Steelers. Wally, starting with you.
Lord knows. See, if there was someone here, I would have already chose, but see, I ain't gonna lie. For the last time that Russell's been playing, I'm going with the Ravens.
All right. Uncanny, who you got?
I got Russell 2 rings Wilson.
We got the Steelers. All right. And Rob, who you got?
Man, you ain't no real fan, Wally, because the Steelers winning this bitch. I don't trust the Ravens defense, and I don't chase. I don't trust them on a guy.
You wasn't paying. Oh no, let me tell you why I banked on the Ravens this one, at least this one. Just think about this. Think about what they've done against the run game. I'm talking about the Steelers. And especially look at certain teams that they played against, and then look at their run game. Yeah. As far as Russell's been, as far as quarterback, I don't know.
He's saying if you force Russell to throw,
when they play good quarterbacks. Look at the Ravens defense when they play good quarterbacks.
That's true, but that's going to be a pick and choose notion.
It's still a toss up though.
Well, go ahead and put my Wally. I got the Ravens. Roll in your face. I know you gonna shit. Let's go to the next one. Next, we have the Falcons versus the Broncos. I'm taking the Broncos. Rob, who you got?
I got the Broncos too.
All right. Kenny, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
All right. Frauds too. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Super suspect. And Wally, who you got?
I can't right now. I can't fuck with Kirk Cousins. I'm going with the Broncos.
All right, Broncos on the board.
Bo, is it Mo or Bo?
Bo, be like a boat.
Oh, Knicks.
All right, next game, y'all, we have the 49ers versus Seahawks. Wally, who you got?
49ers.
All right. And Kenny, who you got?
49ers.
All right. Rob, who you got?
49ers.
All right. It's going to be a clean sweep today. We all taking the 49ers.
Oh, they flexed the game? They flexed the Chiefs and Bills game?
No, we ain't done yet.
I
Gotta
think
get
they
the
flexed
prime
it.
time, baby. Well, what not prime time, really. Next game up, we have the Chiefs versus the Bills. I obviously have the Chiefs. Rob, who you got?
Oh, I got the Bills.
All right. And Kenny, who you got?
Bills Mafia, you already know.
All right. And Wally, who you got?
Nigga say
This is
Bills.
the most interesting moment in history. Chiefs 4-0 when it comes to away games, and Bills 4-0 when it comes to home games.
Told
Amazing.
you.
Look amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills on this one.
All right.
If there's any one team, it gonna be this one, at least regular season.
I think it's
All
going
right.
to be a defensive game, too.
Yeah.
All right. And I will let Alexis get in on that real quick. Like, Alexis, who you got?
She got Chief Kingdom.
All right. I just want to hear you say it. But, you know, me and you can be together on that one. Next game up, we have the Bengals versus the Chargers. Wally, who you got?
Who else? The Bengals.
All right. Kenny, who you got?
I'll follow that up with the Bengals too.
All right. Rob, who you got?
Oh, I got the Bengals.
All right. It's gonna be a clean sweep on the Bengals. We believe in you, Joe. We believe in you.
They should never went for that 2-point conversion.
Well, I don't want to say all that, but I just think the Chargers is trash.
I don't believe in Joe.
I believe in
You
Joe.
will when he sneak up in the playoffs and goes to your home.
It's obvious you can believe in Joe as far as offensively. It's the defense they got problems.
Yeah, I believe in Joe, but I just think.
And
Chargers
I would say maybe a little bit of their O line because they got a very weird concocted O line, but it works.
Still haven't fixed that fucking O line. It's been like 3 years.
they got to fix their quarterback.
And Kenny, don't nobody care about what they doing. Like, he still has miles, including Lamar. They still have miles away from Mahomes. You could talk about all those
I
games
agree.
and all that. Don't bring up Joe. Like, don't bring up Macaulay Culkin. Don't do that as if in some type of bracket. Like, don't do that.
I can't wait to watch Home Alone this Christmas.
Yeah.
Damn. This is crazy. Well, here, final game of the week, y'all. We have conversations about the marquee matchups that I want y'all to talk about. We had the Texans versus the Cowboys. I'm taking the Texans, clearly. Rob, who you got?
Hold on.
I'm about to say, I know you just rolling off screen.
Yeah, man, Texas, you lose to these niggas. It's just, y'all not going no fucking where. Like, for real, for real. So I got the Texans.
All right. And Kenny, who you got?
I got the Texans. Cooper Rush ain't doing shit.
All right. And Wally, who you got?
The obvious choice because they ain't no way in hell. If I find out the Texans lose to this game in the most weirdest ways, bruh, man, fucking chop up the season. Just chop up the whole season.
Yeah,
Hey, chop it up, hang it up, throw it in the trash, huh?
Throw the whole draft away.
I don't know what the hell they gained.
There's another
let alone they traded away. Because boy, something ain't right.
All right, so before I go Bills. Go Bills.
Well, don't get up out of here, Kenny, before I start talking about this Chiefs-Bills game. Yeah, because I want to hear it.
Okay.
Go Bills. You sound a little like change though. It's a little rattling back there because that's it. Anyway.
It's because I'm cold. Dog, go Bills. Bills Mafia. Y'all go.
But you know what? Can I say something on that Texans and Cowboys game?
Go ahead.
Because this is an unspoken rivalry that we in Texas know of. And I wouldn't be surprised if somehow, some way, the Cowboys pulled out a just on the fact that this is the other Texas team that's always been about the Cowboys more than it's ever been about the Texans. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they did just somehow pull out the W. So
but before I go Bills, this week.
My God.
It's over.
Oh my God.
Yes, I even ordered some Dragon Balls. Just in case that Steelers game is the one that y'all have to lose in.
This is terrible. So Uncanny's not 100% on this. He's just hoping and praying.
And
always
yeah,
50-50
he
with y'all.
saying go Bills, like, and he looks nothing but like change. He don't even look like he don't even look like quarters. He looks like dimes and nickels. So you can yell go Bills all you want, okay. But it's in your face, baby. It ain't nothing changed. It ain't
It's gonna be a good
changed.
game though. It's gonna be a good game.
Nah, don't do that good game shit now. No,
But I do agree. I do agree it's gonna be a good game. And it's the game we about to talk about. So, Miss Alexis, I'll let you get the floor on this one first. We got the Bills versus Chiefs. What's your thoughts on this one?
Nothing. I don't thought at all. I don't not even think is I don't thought at all. At all. Like
I don't thought at all. That's
if we lose this game, it would be it would be something simple as a battle. That's it. It's just a battle that we lost and that we are going to circle back around to anyway. So it's not like I'm not scared of Josh Allen. I know what Josh Allen does, and a lot of times he don't show up. He can show up in the regular season and he'll have Bills Mafia holding on like, oh no, Josh, he's this, he's that. And he doesn't ever, it is what it is. So like when it comes to certain quarterbacks like Burrow, because we have went there with Burrow, I have a little like with him. And even Lamar, we have last year went there with Lamar. But the Bills, they don't ever give me that. They just give me a good regular season game to let me know that y'all are here. At the end, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So if we gotta lose, this would be a good game to lose because nobody would doubt us losing this. Like everybody would, be more understanding. Like, oh, they lost to the Bills. The Bills been doing da 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 da, whatever bullshit they like to say about Josh and Bills. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
For real, Chiefs fan, look, I don't believe teams. I'm not a fan of teams going undefeated. I feel like a team need to lose just to get some diversity. Just get them. Just sometimes you just need that reminder. So just that pain of losing, bro. Because look, after seeing the Patriots, bro, look, it's only a matter of time at that point. All right, and it's only a matter of time. Is that one team? You gotta think. The more you stay undefeated, the more tape teams got on your ass to figure your ass out. So I really prefer them to at least lose maybe one or two games this season. Because I'm not a fan of undefeated teams, especially on the pro level. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Tape is tape, win or lose.
But it get to a point like, all right, okay, the more you're undefeated, it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure it's some flaws in each game, but it's like where are most teams are failing at? Where are all these teams failing at when it comes to ending the game? So yeah, I just prefer them. I'm not a fan of undefeated teams, bro.
All right, Wally, any thoughts on this game?
Like I said, man.
But that wasn't my thoughts on the game, but go ahead, Wally.
Okay, yeah, I'll come back to you, Rob.
Yeah. No, like I said earlier, Chiefs 4-0 when it comes to away teams, and Bills are 4-0 when it comes to being home. You can't expect nothing less. Can't expect nothing less.
All right, Rob, thoughts?
Look, I think this is gonna be honestly a defensive game. I'd be surprised if they like scoring 30 points or some shit. I think this is gonna be more so a 24-21 type of score. I think the Bills are good at home, and I think the Bills they're gonna have some, like always when they play the Chiefs, they're gonna have some sense of urgency, bro. Especially once again they lost in the playoffs versus the versus the Chiefs again. Oh, was it the Chiefs or was it?
Yeah, they lost to us in the second round last year.
Yeah, so I think just know, hey, this is a sense of urgency where, hey, they just don't like that team, and I'm pretty sure the Chiefs don't like them. And honestly, look, sometimes most of the time it do boil down to the quarterback who's been playing the best so far. Not necessarily who's the best quarterback, but who's been playing the best so far. And I think Josh Allen, he's been playing the best so far. Defense, I think the Chiefs' defense is still better than the Bills, but I think the Bills will figure it out. This is the thing with the Chiefs. I want to see more. I mean, look, I think we saw flashes what D Hop and Mahomes could do. But I really want to see a game where okay, I really want them to get busy. Maybe because D Hop is getting older, you know what I'm saying. But I really want them. I really want to see that connection a lot more, But yeah, I got the Bills. I think it's 24-21 type of score. Gonna be a good game.
All right. But my thoughts on this one is, and I got to push back on you, Alexis, a little bit. The Bills are the team that scare me the most out of all the teams that we talk about, whether it's the Ravens, whether it's the Lions, whether it's the Bengals. They scare me the most. And it's mainly because for some reason these motherfuckers get up for every game. Like last year, I know a lot of people won't agree with this, but the team that gave us the best game in the playoffs, they give it the best chance for us to lose last year was the Bills in that playoff run. Like a lot of people get caught up on the Ravens game because the punch out and things of that sort. We didn't have a punch out in that game. It was like, hey, we gotta outscore this motherfucker, and that's why I think this game will be a high scoring game. But on the default side, if I had to give another one, is it gonna be a high scoring game? It's gonna be a low scoring game, which they're saying shit. But I think they're gonna be scoring in the 30s because there's always a shootout when it comes to these two guys. Josh Allen always puts his body on the line, and Mahomes, he always got to sit there and be like, "Look, hey, bro, you playing good, but let me show you something." So we'll see how that plays out. But let's move on to the next game. Alexa, I got your thoughts on that one, didn't I?
Yeah. But you tripping, Brody. But it's all good. I'm about to get on up out of here though.
All right, I appreciate you, girl. See you next week. Hopefully we come in with a win. All right, now. Let's see. Next game up, y'all. We got to talk about it. We got the Ravens versus Steelers, man. Rob, what are your thoughts on this one?
Look, I think it's gonna be a good game as well. I got the Steelers giving the edge because I feel like they are good enough defense to at least contain Derek and Lamar enough. I think offensively, the offense is better than the Ravens. The Ravens is too inconsistent, and I know they're dealing with some injuries as well. So, and the Steelers at home too. I think if the Steelers win this game, okay, you can stamp them far as all right.
They're title contender.
They for real. Not for real enough where they're gonna make the Super Bowl, but for real, just look, hey, they can make it interesting. But yeah, that's how I think it's gonna go down. I got this. I think the Steelers. I say about a touchdown. Maybe a
touchdown. All right, touchdown to field goal. What's your thoughts on this one? Ravens Steelers.
Pretty much like I said earlier. I mean, granted, yeah, Steelers defense could probably be the crutch that Ravens may lose, but at the same time, same way where I can also look at it and say the run game will be the reason why the Steelers lose. I don't know if y'all remember this, but how do y'all feel about the Steelers versus the Giants game? Because that 26-18, you notice as much as we all know that that freaking Daniel Jones may be as much ain't ish in a certain degree, but for the fact that the Steelers let the Giants ran 157 yards, and they sorry. Again, we're talking about Lamar and we're talking about Derrick Henry. Those two get going, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised how this game will look.
Well, you can't really judge that by that one. Like one thing football, like sometimes that shit happens though. Like, you know.
Hey, pick and choose. But my thing is this. Here's the wait a minute now. Here's my thing. Here's the reason why I say this now, right? Again, when you look at what happens as far as ever since Russell's been taken over, okay, you can say, well, that's just the Giants. Like, that's just one game. You can say that. But okay, fine. What about with the Commanders? Because I'm pretty sure, the Commanders, they didn't did that much. But even then, it's like, I'm looking at that. I'm like, that's too close to home. You give any team an advantage to do something that's too close to home. And if you allow them to be able to run the ball, if you ain't stopping that, and you give that tells me you have a chance. The Giants didn't have a chance in the air to get the games. They had a chance as far as the ground in most cases. So if the ground is keeping them in close into the game, to where if they probably made a touchdown and a conversion to tie it up and all the other stuff and some wild craziness, that tells me a whole lot. So my thing is the same way I look at this game. If the run is the main thing that keeps them in this game, it's going to be close as hell. And I won't be surprised if I wake up and I see Ravens 3 points, a touchdown ahead of the Steelers. But it's a proven moment. So we're going to see what happens because one of these two teams is going to win and one of the two teams is going to lead this division. So, yeah. Now, if somebody was here, I would have picked differently. But he ain't here, so, let me pick based upon my points because I ain't screwing myself over.
Nigga, pick him now then. What's the difference from if another nigga was on here?
It would have been fun. It would have been. That's the point. It's fun. Think of it like this: JB, he always keep picking he picked against the Steelers, but guess what? He only picked against the Steelers because of bro, not because of the team.
That's my bias pick.
The Ravens. Because of one person. That's the reason. Because I like it to be interesting. But in this case, I'm being technical this year. I ain't trying to be interesting. I'm being technical. But like I said, I'm on my revenge.
Wally, you can't compare JBJ. He ain't no Steelers fan. You're a Steelers fan.
Well, no, that's not what I was saying.
But he's saying he picking with his logic and not his bias.
Okay.
He doing the opposite of me because, like, look, I want to win, but I'm going to pick against the Steelers all year long, pretty much, unless I just have to take them. And there's been some games where I had to take them, but if I got a choice in something like this, where this is a very interesting matchup, I'm going to pick against them boys because, first off, I don't believe in Russ. I don't, but it is kind of good to see him finding a place right now. He's not playing bad. I will be honest. He's not playing bad. I ain't going to talk shit about him. But Lamar and Derrick Henry is going to be too much for that team. I'm just being honest. I really think they are. But if they lose, I can see it. I can see this game going either way. I'm just pulling for the Ravens because I want the Ravens to win, and my bias is stepping in. But this is for the lead of the division. If the Ravens get this win, they own the tiebreaker, and they'll have the same record. So they'll be in the lead of that division. But as of right now, the Steelers own that lead. So the Ravens need that win. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out for them. Look, that's gonna be a must-watch game, man. A must-watch game. Bro, we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna move on up here.
Playing this game too.
Say it again.
I think the better coach is coaching this game too. The reason, Mike Thomason got Russ playing good.
You know what's crazy? Mike Tomlin's already, I don't know if y'all checked up the leaderboard as far as the awards this year, but Mike Tomlin's right now being deemed the #1 head coach of the year.
No, fuck that. No, Dan.
Hey, go look at it. I'm telling you, because right now this is what they got. Coach of the year.
Not rob this man 2 years in a row. No.
Hey, look.
You can't give it to the kneecap biter. You can't give it to the kneecap biter.
Hey, look, I'm trying to tell you, this is what they said so far. Mid-season tracker of these awards. Coach of the year. Number 3 is Kevin O'Connell for the Vikings. Number 2 is Dan Quinn from the Commanders. And number 1, they said Mike Tomlin. That's the resource I saw on the page. And I think that was from ESPN.
What's the source name?
I'm pretty sure. No, I said I got it from ESPN, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, ESPN.
And Rob, you really got to think about it. I would give it to you, and I think you would too. You would give it to the Commanders coach over y'all coach.
No, he could eat a dick. No.
Think about it. The Commanders sucked last year, man. They was trash.
Bro.
They were average. They were like what 9-7-1.
They wasn't good. I just put it like that. They wanted. Hell, they were a non-factor. You got to admit, man, for them to. You got to give it to them, man.
9-7-1. That wasn't a non-factor. They just didn't make the playoffs, but they had 9-7-1 record.
They non-factor.
We're gonna see if they look better this year. That's the difference. But I mean, look, from what it was last year to now under Dan Quinn, I mean, because a lot of people gave Dan Quinn a lot of flack thinking he wasn't going to be nothing this year. And that's not the case.
Well, it's true. I give it.
Dan Quinn, he came from the Cowboys, right?
He came from some. Yeah, I think, no, neither Cowboys. He came from Houston, one or the other.
Yeah, I think Dan Quinn came from the Cowboys because we had Kellen Moore last year.
Let me check.
Not we, but
I would laugh if Dan Quinn is the reason why they're not better no more. If he was on Houston, because that would make sense.
I think he might have came. Well, I don't know where he came from, but I know he didn't come from the Cowboys. But speaking of the Commanders, yeah, look it up for me. Speaking of the Commanders, y'all, Eagles Commanders. I think this game is a lot more interesting than what some people might think. This is actually the battle this year because the Cowboys are not in the conversation in that division.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, he did came from the Cowboys.
Oh, he did?
No wonder why they don't play defense.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Okay, well, never mind. Shit.
I have been corrected on that one. I did not know he came from the Cowboys. All right, Dan Campbell.
He was 3 years as the coordinator.
Yeah, that's real bad. But look, this Eagles game, man, look, bullshit. I can see this game. This is another one of those games I can see going either way because I don't know what to believe about the Eagles right now. I'm being honest. I do not know what to believe about them. And the Commanders, these last second games, they need to put some separation in between them. So young, well, at least with Jaden being there. I don't trust them in late game situations because we've seen how they played out for them outside of the hill. So, but with the Commanders. What you got, Wally?
So this is how I see it, right? So the Eagles are on a 5-win streak, right? So just looking at in comparison to their last 5 games within their win streak, honestly, the only team that is certified that they beat was the Bengals. They pretty much, let's see what, the Browns, they had a 4-point win. The Giants, well, that's the Giants. Who the fuck cares? They beat that. They faced that scammer in that fucking Jaguars team, and then they were still close. That game with 5 points, and yet you beat the Cowboys. Okay, congratulations. So yeah, that's why I didn't pick with them. Like I didn't look at them like that. I mean, comparable into the Commanders. I mean, granted, like I said, yeah, like part of the last 5 games, part of the other last games that they played, like granted, yeah, that Bears game could have been turned over to something else. Commanders looked too close against the Giants. They beat the Panthers, but I mean, that was because of the other quarterback, and well, however you want to look at it. The Ravens, that was a tough loss, but hey, whatever. Honestly, it's a pick and choose. This definitely could be a flip-flop game, but for me, I just like Jaden. I just like Jaden Daniels. I just think though he just came back too soon from that rib injury because he ain't playing to the higher quality that he used to since that injury. So yeah.
All right, Rob, thoughts on this Commanders Eagles game? What are your thoughts?
I think it's gonna be a close game. Look, I think since AJ Brown, he's back injury, isn't it? But when he came back, they looked a little better. But Saquon Barkley, look, after that backward hurdle, I'm still fucked up by that shit.
He's trying to play of the year.
Oh my god!
Look, it's in the running for play of the year. I'm collecting some clips because I had to put it short about that, but that's in the running for play of the year.
That is the play of the year. Shit.
Highlight.
He missed the guy, made the guy miss spin move. Why he did a spin move? Saw the nigga behind him and decided to jump. Oh my gosh, nasty work. But anyway, I got the Eagles. I think it's going to be a close game. I think the most consistent thing about the Eagles, it's funny with their defense. Like 1 minute they look ass, and 1 minute they could just look great. They look real good. But yeah, I got the Eagles. I think it's going to be a good game.
All right, now we got one more game to talk about, y'all. One more game to talk about, and we're going to get the hell up out of here. And that game is the Bears versus the Packers. Any thoughts?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't got
Bears,
no thoughts on this.
Well, I said no thoughts. Rob, any thoughts on this game right here?
Well, this could be another close game as well. Both of these teams haven't been really playing the best offensively. I think a lot of people had they would thought the Packers would play a lot better on the offensive side of the ball. I think they've been playing pretty decent on the defensive side of the ball, and the Bears, and the Bears at home too. Yeah, I still think the Packers. I think the Packers gonna bounce back from up.
Packers could keep having real estate on them boys' head for the rest of their lives.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh yeah.
Have real estate for the rest of their lives.
Chicago, for sure.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, what I was about to say.
That's the main thing right there for me.
Yeah, I think the Packers will bounce back after getting that, saying that L from us. Hopefully they ain't on that Lions hangover still, but yeah, man.
All right, Wally, thoughts on this one? I know you said you ain't got no thoughts, but you got thoughts.
Yeah, technically I didn't have no thoughts, but now I was like, okay, I might have to have some thoughts. I don't know, man, because look, I did made a very good prediction on the Bears, and I did say, look, if Caleb Williams coming this year, I put it at least 9-8. With everything that this boy has on offense, 9-8. I think he can do it that first year in. It don't smell like that he could do that though, because there's just no way. I can't believe you lose to the Patriots out of all people. Still don't believe that shit. So for me personally, just looking at past histories and everything else, there ain't no confidence. They ain't not a damn thing you can tell me that's gonna tell me that you are gonna come in home, step on your grounds and say, Packers, it's time to pack your shit and get the fuck out my stadium. There ain't no way you're gonna come in here and tell that shit. So I'm sorry, but no. Packers, they taking this shit and they're gonna keep that real estate on their heads.
Right now, look, man, I think the Packers had a week of rest for this game. Had a bye last week. I picked the Packers to win this one, but I wouldn't be surprised. There's 7 games left in the season, and the Bears could go. I have to look at their schedule, but they just need to, if they want to get to 9, because that's what you said, right, Wally? 9
9 and 8.
9 and 8.
Yeah.
So they got 7 games left.
Well,
they got to win 5 of those.
In total, they got 8 games left. In total,
got 8 games left, so they got to win 5 of those 8.
Exactly.
If they want to make something shake.
And let's be real. Let me just put it to you. They haven't faced the Lions yet. That's 2 of them. I don't think so. They're gonna do that. So let's see. They got the Packers. This one coming up. We'll see what they do with that one. But I don't believe in them. They got the Vikings after that one. That could be questionable later down the stretch. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Lions, they're not taking that. 49ers, I don't believe they're gonna say that.
What?
Vikings again, that's all dependable what they do the first time. They ain't doing the Lions again. Seahawks, maybe. I think they could take the Seahawks. And then depending on what happens the first time in, I could see them do like a screw up, like they screwed the Packers over like the last game, if possible. But with the way this set up, nah, boy, they set to fail, especially this late because they had to face their own division late. They are set to fail.
Well, Wallace said they ain't looking good out here for the home team.
No, it ain't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm off topic. But I don't know. I'm starting. I think I'm low key thinking, damn, maybe I'm about to regret the Eagles because I forgot Commanders got Lattimore now.
That is true.
That's definitely gonna boost their defense up. But yeah,
I know, man, it's something to say, but them picks ain't changed. Me and Wally on this boat by ourselves, man. We ain't got no paddles. We gotta hope it go the right way.
yeah.
Yep, gotta hope it go the right way. But with this Packers Bears game, man, look, let me just be real with you. The Packers should win the game hands down.
Yeah.
But if Caleb, he's been regressing lately, I'll say that right now. He's been regressing. Jaden Daniels is clearly the front runner for Rookie of the Year. If he doesn't turn this around in this game right here, because this is a must win, you just hang the season up and be like, look, at least you got 4 wins as a rookie. And people are going to compare it to, well, they could have probably got that with old buddy over there with the Steelers. They probably could have got that with old buddy. And it's like, okay. Because they probably, look, I see them winning 6 games this year. But I believe they could have got that with Justin Fields, just being honest with you. But that I ain't gonna hold it. I ain't gonna hold it. But pretty much
honestly, well, just to add on to this, I think the reason why that won't be happening though, because let's be real about a lot of things that's going on. Because when we looked at this season, especially like coming on in because of what transpired with the Panthers and all, as far as Bryce Young, I just honestly believe that certain quarterbacks, like I know, like I was looking at this clip when it popped up on IG about what Tom Brady said about the new quarterbacks coming on in. Y'all just rushing these players, and then they don't get to learn the book. They don't get to learn the system of the team. Versus you just stick them in there and they do that. Look, as much as I may give this kid some bad rep, but honestly, I just believe that because I don't know what do the Bears got a defensive head coach or an offensive head coach?
Talking about the Bears, defensive coach.
Okay, so it's based on the coordinator. Because honestly, the way I'm looking at it, man, like the same with Bryce, and then looking at it like with him, maybe it's just they don't got the right coordinators to match what they can do, really, really. And I think that's pretty much really the problem.
All right, I ain't gonna hold it. Look, man, we came, we saw, we conquered. Any game, here you go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask y'all, and y'all can tell me. Because all the games we got, we got Commanders, Eagles, Bears, Packers, Jags, Lions, Vikings, Titans, Raiders, Dolphins, Rams, Patriots, Browns, Saints, Colts, Jets, Ravens, Steelers, Falcons, Broncos, 49ers against the Seahawks, Chiefs, Bills, Bengals and Chargers, and then Texans and Cowboys. What is probably going to be the most interesting game this week, in your opinion?
Honestly, just for me to start, if we're talking about just one game, or we just talking about all of them?
Just one game. What out of all the games we got?
So the marquee game, the number one game, it's going to be the Chiefs and Bills. It has to be. It's always the story topic.
Chiefs and Bills, okay.
Yeah, I mean, the only other way it's like Ravens and Steelers is like who's going to jock for number one in the AFC North. But honestly, right now, at this point, I don't think so. You need to really worry about who's going to jock for position between those two because it's like, let's just keep it real. I mean, Browns and Bengals ain't motherfucking coming for them. And honestly, either one of those two teams will be in the playoffs, neither by wild cards or by just making it in. So it really don't matter.
I'm actually picking the Steelers Ravens. I think that's probably the most interesting game this week. But I'm gonna throw it to Rob. Rob, which one you got?
I agree. I would say Steelers and Ravens because number one, that's a historical rivalry, and this is the first time in a while where both teams were like in the same. Saying they both winning. They really neck to neck. So.
I mean, they both always be winning.
But no, it's like they like actually neck to neck now. Like
Oh, as far as like records, you mean?
Records and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So this game really means more. This could.
Yeah. This is definitely the turning tides on who's the top dog and who's the afterthought, for sure.
Yeah.
Because historically, because I mean, I know Colin Coward likes to sit here and say, well, what that Steelers done in the last minute, but it's like, hello, Steelers have been holding real estate on the AFC North like multiple times, and they just look bad overall when it comes to the other teams. So that's one thing they failed to, he failed to, neglectly, mention. But yeah, but for sure, this definitely going to be that thing right there. For sure, it's going to be that question.
I forget how many games are played this week. Probably like 11, I think. 11 or 12. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. 14 matchups this week. 24 teams. No, you said 14. 28. What? 28 teams playing. All right. Either way, though, we got 14 games this week.
Yeah.
Out of those 14 games, I think there are 3 that are going to stand out above the rest. Clearly, I understand where you were coming from, Wally, when you said the Chiefs versus the Bills. There's always a matchup. It's an AFC matchup that people will tune in for. And honestly, I think it could very well be the most exciting game offensively while speaking. Because I can see when it comes to the Ravens, the other game, the Ravens and the Steelers, I can see that game being a low-scoring game. I can just see it being like a 13-6 type game. And then finally,
that's what always happens to the Steelers and Ravens. That's why I'm like, I don't initially. But the thing is, though, the only problem with that beforehand, though, the Ravens did have actually a defense. Now, I mean, the defense, it is askew, but it's one of those pick and choose ones.
Look. So the thing is, the trick is, and this is what I think a lot of folks need to understand, or at least like these coaches need to start adopting. You got a bad defense, keep your offense on the field. That's your best defense. And one thing that they do, and you alluded to it a lot, they run the ball. What does running the ball do? Eats the clock up. So it's like that could be their best defense for them going up against a team that has a superior, because the Steelers do have a really good defense. I'm not even going to hold it. But the final game that I think is a must watch, that Commanders, that Eagles game, the last one we just talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, those definitely are the 3 games.
Division rival.
I'm ready. I won't be disappointed because a lot of these, like 14 games, 3 of them that's really worth watching. Besides, like, you just a fan of a team, you like, because I know Rob, you probably gonna watch them Lions beat up on the Jets. It's gonna be. I'm gonna call the police on y'all after this shit. I'm just let you know. I'm gonna put out a police report because I know what y'all about to do to them boys. I know what y'all about to do to them, and it ain't gonna be nice.
I just pray and hope that scammer don't motherfucking do anything.
Well, like with the Eagles and Commanders, like this could dictate, who, like, because honestly, like, it's really between the Eagles and the Commanders.
Yeah, in the division, yeah.
Well, I feel like a lot of people is on the Commanders side, but for a team they ain't been there yet, right? This is a very important win because what I said earlier, this is November. This is a crucial year for all teams. You gotta have a good November, period. Commanders could look good. They could look on top one right now. But you don't have a good November month, you could easily be either just 500 or just seeing your way out. So, but yeah.
Yep, because there's only like 3 more months left, baby. That's it.
They a young team at the end of the day. So, when you get some earlier success as a young team, saying that haven't won in a while,
If you go to your head.
I don't say go to your head, but eventually teams, they watching you, and eventually, you're gonna hit that diversity. Can you really adapt? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
We'll see, man.
I ain't gonna. Look, I can see it going. I can see it going either way.
Hurt still. So
look, I'm like, this is the way I really see it. Either it's gonna be a tight, close game, the Commanders pull it out, or the Eagles gonna just beat the shit out of them.
Eagles ain't beating shit out of them.
No, I'm being dead serious. I'm not saying like beat the shit out of them like how y'all did. What you call it, like Titans and shit. I'm saying like beat the shit out of them in the sense of 7 or 10 point win. Either the Eagles gonna win convincingly, or the Commanders gonna have a close game to get the win.
Well, we'll see what the stat line say, because that's gonna be the convincing part right there if they win convincingly. But
yeah,
I mean, look, I like I said, pretty much anything else. look, Jaden definitely going to be MVP this year. I mean, well, not MVP, but you know what I mean, like rookie of the year. Like, he definitely going to be rookie of the year, in my opinion. But as far as what Rob was talking about, as far as you may have it this year, what are you going to look like when it comes to the next one? That is very dependable because I think the main thing as far as offensively, what's been working for them as far as the Commanders is pretty much Jaden Daniels. Being able to move and shift. That's his main weapon, being able to move and shift. Because I think, let's be real, when you look at it overall, and you look at that tape, you just look at what they do, is him being able to make a play. As long as he's able to make a play and you don't get him and ragdoll him, then that's going to be the death note right there for them, for any team. Because as long as he's able to move, make a play, or let alone run in distance, that's going to be the biggest problem. Because he chooses to stay there to make a thing. But if he knows that there's nothing left and he can make a run, he's going to make that run. So that's one thing. I mean, a lot of people are like trying to, quote unquote, say like, oh yeah, that boy right there, he looks like the next coming of Lamar. I'm like, they asked Mike Tomlin that, they're like, hey, don't be comparing somebody that actually been here and done this versus someone that just got in or something similar to that. But they're just things that you just gotta look at. But look, Jaden, he's good, man. He's good at what he does. I mean, he definitely has the IQ level of the game on 10. My thing is that's just gonna be the thing. It's gonna be like, can the defense get to him fast enough? And I think right now where the Commanders they got a decent O-line where they haven't met too much of a problem where they stop everyone from getting to him and sacking him down, where he can make a play or, as far as throwing or neither running the ball. So that's the main thing. But, so I think he's pretty much one of like the newer quarterbacks that just gonna look good down the stretch. But we'll see what happens like after this year though. Because right now his record, it's looking better than, someone else's right now as far as that came in the year. So, hey.
I ain't gonna hold you on it. Hey, look, man, this is the part when we give our final thoughts on the week and everything. Look, I ain't gonna lie, we need to rush this shit because tonight is my birthday and I gotta get out and do something real quick. Like, so I'm gonna start off. Can you say congratulations
on another year, sir?
God, he's up. About this bitch. That's what I'm talking about, Wally. There you go. I'm gonna actually go back to you, Wally. Let you give your final thoughts. And where can they find you at?
My final thoughts for this week. Yeah, look, I know I've been saying this. Well, one, let me point this out. The AFC South is the worst division in the whole fucking NFL right now. No, they got all their teams losing. They got nothing but lose records. they got nothing but
crazy. Motherfuckers could probably make the playoffs with a losing record.
Well, no, I won't say losing record, but they just got a losing streak. Like every team has a losing streak.
But no, if you win a division, you can. That's a spot. That's a playoff spot, right?
No, that's true. But no, I'm saying like no, because technically Houston still has a winning record. But the fact of them having a losing streak, like every time is a losing streak, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I was really
lost 2, lost 3, lost 1, lost 3.
That is downright terrible.
If they lose Monday night, it's over.
Bro, that would be the embarrassing of the week. That would be the embarrassment of the week. Like literally, but usually they always beat teams that are lackluster than them. So hopefully that ain't the case. Literally, hopefully that ain't the case. But other than that, as far as this, I know I've been calling Trevor Lawrence a scammer, but there's a new one in town, and that is the fucking Aaron Rodgers. You a damn scammer. It's time for you to.
My boy Wally. That's what I'm talking about. Call him out.
Trying to hang them hoes up. And that, I feel sorry for you, brother. I like I said before, I've been saying this for a long time. You gotta be successful when you leave that team. You gotta be successful when you leave the Cowboys, nigga. Because trust me, it's either Jerry dies or you motherfucking get traded.
Back to the Jets.
That's my final
Detroit. Hey, all right, now I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, what can they find you at, Wally?
Yeah, you can find me over at my team's page over at Zatakashi Show. Yeah. Good.
All right. Now we got big life. Final thoughts on the week, man.
Let's go Lions. Let's go Lions. Let's go Lions. There's only five good teams in the NFL. Lions, 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 Lions.
He's pretty hot fire.
We spit. Even on our worst day, we win. When we beat ourselves, and I say we the only team to beat ourselves. When we beat ourselves, we find a goddamn way. You know, it's a beautiful thing to be a Detroit Lions fan right now. But yeah, big back for life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be good easy.
Hey, you want to hear you want to hear this one? This is hey. Let me throw this in here real quick. You want to hear what so far the midseason rewards when it comes to most valuable players?
Oh,
Number 3, Jared Goff. Number 2, Jaden Daniels. And number 1, take a guess.
Lamar Jackson.
You're right.
Look, you know that shit. I won't even be mad at it. I don't care. Shit, Goff go and win Super Bowl MVP. Shit.
We're gonna see. We might end up getting the matchup that we wanted last year, y'all. And I would be highly excited. I would literally probably like I don't even know what the fuck day to become on, but I'll be like, look, I'm taking the next day off because I'm gonna just go ahead and go out and I'm gonna have a good time watching the game, find a nice bar, some shit, eat some food, enjoy myself, and watch this thing. Cause it's starting to become a ritual, especially if your team makes it there. That's the biggest part. It makes it a little bit more interesting. But look, man, we conquered again tonight, y'all. It's a good bit of interesting games that's coming up. So I would say NFL, y'all didn't fail us. Y'all could have did a little bit better on the Monday night game. Like they could have did a little bit better because the Texans should win that game, but maybe we'll get a surprise, and you never know what happens because they are a little suspect. Aaron Rodgers, once again, you need to retire. Take your ass back to Peru and get high on where the fuck you was drinking over there, goat milk or whatever the hell. I don't know what's going on.
You don't know,
But yeah, on the Percocets. On the Percocets, y'all. Aaron Rodgers look zooted out every time I see that motherfucker. But yeah, we got some interesting games, man. Got 3 marquee ones. The Eagles and the Commanders. I know some people probably watching this shit and be like, I don't really see that as a game. That's gonna be a game. The Ravens and the Steelers. Definitely gonna be a game.
Hey, better than most games out there. They tripping.
Hell yeah. And the final game, Chiefs and the Bills. I know Alexa said she don't believe in them and she ain't worried about them. I'm telling y'all once again, that is the one team that scares me the most. Because if people look back at the Super Bowl run for the Chiefs last year, they gave the Chiefs the best game. They really gave them the best game. Everybody get caught up in that spectacular moment against the Ravens. The Bills gave them the best game. And honestly, the greatest football game I've ever seen was played by these two teams with these two quarterbacks. So I'm like I'm always worried about them dudes. Because I know Josh Allen can fuck with your boy, my homie in the shootout. But we're going to see how these shits play out. We're going to see how our picks play it out. Look, the goal is we all need to...
Oh, sorry, real quick. If you want to throw in a wild card, you can throw in that Packers and Bears because that historicals.
Yeah, we look, and that's another interesting. I just went with Marquise, but yeah, that is another interesting game that I will be keeping my eyes on. That's another one I'm going to have to watch. Like I said, I ain't even going to lie, man. There's actually a few games that I keep my eyes on because that Falcons Broncos game, it's gonna be a good game too. We're gonna see how suspect the Falcons really are. All them Atlanta fans calling y'all out right now. Don't be on my list of folks trying to act like, oh, breaking into the Super Bowl. We got Kirk Cousins. Like, bitch, calm that shit down. I ain't trying to be mean, but y'all need to calm that shit down over there. Y'all ain't winning shit.
Speaking of the Falcons, they said Woody McCain to play Michael Vick in biopic.
It'd be interesting. Interesting to see that shit. But with that being said, y'all, I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. Share the videos. Compare our takes, our picks, with all the other people you see that's doing shit on social media and your favorite TV show. Let's see how we match up. Because I've been paying attention. And I think we do a way better job especially when it comes down to actually calling correct games. But we will see. We will see. Y'all hit that like for your boy. Whether you watch it on Let's Talk, we ain't doing Let's Talk tonight. The network, you watch it on J Talk Sports, or you watch it on Facebook. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the share, whatever the hell you got to do on all them shits. Make sure you're getting this content because we're going to keep bringing it to you, and we're going to be right back here again next week. But I appreciate y'all, and we will catch y'all in the next one, as always. Peace.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.